So in this age of self-publishing, and the publishing industry is undergoing massive transformation and da-da-da-da, what is the one thing that you have found to be useful or powerful about having a publisher? And what is the thing that surprised you the most that you thought a publisher would do for you that they are completely and totally useless at? And I'm gonna text the person that's telling me I have to come meet with them in a sec, so go.
So most publishers are completely useless, and I wasn't surprised by that. So I think anyone who thinks, oh, I'll get a big publishing deal with a nice advance, and then they'll do all of this other stuff, and all I have to do is write the book, is completely kidding themselves. So do not think that your publisher will do that, because none of them do that. I think the biggest thing that I had my expectations were right down here in terms of what they would do. And so probably the question that you're thinking is, well, why would you go with a big publisher if your expectations are all the way down here? And for me, one of the big reasons was it mattered to me to have international distribution and translations. I had 9 translations of my first book. This one's on track to do many more than that, and I do a lot of global work. And that is still almost impossible to do with a self-published book. So that was my major reason for going with a big publisher. That may or may not be important to you. A couple of weeks ago, I launched my first self-published book, which was a book called The 15 Marketing Trends for 2013, which I just published on Amazon myself. And I did a PowerPoint version of it, and then the ebook was on sale on Amazon. First, it was free for the first couple of days, then it was $2.99, then it went up to $4.99. It's sold thousands of copies already in a couple of weeks. It's on track probably by March to at least make as much as my first book did, and it's just by myself. So you don't have to share the revenue, because you can do the math yourself. A retail price of a book, $25. Author's percentage is usually 15%. So 15% of $25, if it sells for $25, usually on Amazon it'll sell for $14, $15. So you're 15% of 14 or $15. Now contrast that with 70% of $5. Right. So you're making either the same amount of money or less. I wrote my 15 trend book in 4 weeks. It took me a year to write my real book, quote unquote. So, self-publishing is a huge factor. I'm personally going to be doing both of them in different ways and for different reasons. I think there's still a value to both. I don't think traditional publishing is dead by any means, but I do think you need to walk into it with your eyes open, knowing what you're going to get and knowing where you need to push and what you can actually get out of it.